So this is the 6627A HP power supply, and it has 4 identical boards. Now, the more astute among you will notice I have removed one of them, and it is sitting over here. Now this one obviously came from some kind of really nasty place, because I had to wash all of these with a brush and distilled water in order to get all of the dust and junk that had accumulated on them off. And I had hoped that this power supply would run quieter after I replaced the fan. Unfortunately, it turns out that no, those are just loud fans. Really freaking loud fans. And HP did not design this with any kind of fan speed control based on temperature. There is a 4th board in here. That's the GPIB board that also handles interface to the display. I love this transformer. This transformer is humongous. I have reasonably sized hands, but if I take a ruler and just set this down here, and no, I'm not a fan of this company, but they gave me a free ruler. This is 8 inches long. You can read off on the display there, just for scale. They were not messing around when they made that transformer. Yeah. So, the first things to go were these little metallized paper film capacitors, which, with time and age, cracked in half and split down the side. I'd seen caps fail before, but that was interesting. I honestly wonder if that's really the capacitor failing, because the electrolytic is expanding and contracting and slowly pushing its way out, or if that's actually just because the acrylic that these things are encapsulated in, crazes over time because of some kind of imbalance with its curing process, or with its polymerizer or something. I am not a polymer chemist, so if I got any of that language wrong, feel free to call me out on it. I had been thinking about replacing some of these other caps, but according to the service manual for this thing, a lot of these are actually tantalum, in which case I'm hesitant to go replacing them because, 1, they're expensive, and 2, I don't really think they age as badly as these guys. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe from some earlier vintage there's like a intermetallic reaction or something that goes on, like an amalgam that forms between the tantalum and the metal case that breaks those things down, but they all seem to be in pretty good shape, at least physically. I haven't pulled any out and measured their ESR, but usually when tantalum caps fail, they fail pretty spectacularly. Yeah. I looked at replacing the larger electrolytics just to see what the price tag would be to replace these while I was in here, but that's problematic. They use a 3-point mounting scheme, which from a vibrational mode standpoint is lovely, but apparently somewhat rare these days. I think everybody's gone to 4-point or down to 2 to save cost. And I pray that these Hynix, is that how it's pronounced, modules never fail, because apparently those are no longer manufactured. I was looking at the EE blog forum, and apparently, man, it's a lot of apparentlys. Somebody has one of these where that module is actually a discrete circuit board that's mounted on this heatsink. I suspect that after the module ceased production, HP started making their own replacement somehow. I committed a little sin and bumped the thread in order to ask the poster, hey, could you shoot me a photo of that just for reference, but never heard back. Anyway. Yep. Oh, my improvised fume extractor. So that's Hacko activated charcoal filter in the box it came in with a fan in the back and a little cheap speed controller. At some point I'll put that in a proper box. Right now it's just sort of flapping in the breeze. Anyway. Yep. Well, this is what you do when you're trying to get going. And you're also planning a wedding. See ya. Bye.